Hey there, friends. I hope that you are having a happy day. I wanted to show you the snow. Not quite sure if you can see it or not, but we do have flurries right this moment, and it's supposed to snow for quite a significant amount of time, my friends. So I just want to, before we get into our video, show you what it's doing right outside my window. It's snow, y'all. Hey there, everybody. Greetings from snowy Richmond. It's snowing a little bit. We don't know how much we're supposed to get. Don't exactly know what it's going to do. It might turn into rain. Who knows? We just don't know. If you're going to try and predict the weather, I'm afraid that's a very difficult difficult thing to do, my friends. I've got 6 new flow pockets to go into the shop today. Of course, our flow pockets do come with 9 tags and 27 art trading card blanks. You usually get about half a dozen art trading coin blanks. You get some small circles to play with, lots of paper, lots of just fun things to knock about with and have fun with. People ask me, well, what can we use these for? And you can make art trading cards, art trading coins. You can make tags. You can make bookmarks. You can use them as journal prompts. You know how hard it is, you guys, to come to the blank page, right? That's just kind of tough when you want to art journal and you're just met with a blank page. These are great blank page starters. This one says about me. Now that in itself is just like an open-ended statement. You could write about it, you could text, you could journal about it. You can look at these things as journal prompts. Let's suppose that you have decided you want to art journal this year, and man, you cannot think of one stinking thing to art journal about. Then look at your flow pockets, and you've got 18 ideas for journal pages, 18 ideas and 18 images to go with the ideas. This pocket says how much money buys happiness, and it's a retired couple up there. This was just like, can you buy happiness? That's another thing that you could journal about. This pocket says I and love and you. I did, y'all, take the tags out of these because it just makes it so much easier to show these to you guys. This one says unreal. It is a mountain range here. There's a tent right here. Just, the unreal sort of feeling of being. Have you ever slept under the stars? It is an unreal kind of thing. This pocket says start an urban farm. Maybe that's 30 on your top 50 things to do this year. This one says it's the smallest things that fill your heart. And there's a little bit of Mickey and Minnie right here and a Tim Holtz butterfly. Friends, this is Mae Musk. She is Elon Musk's mother. She raised 4 children by herself. I stuck in a little bio in this pocket because to me it was super inspiring to read her very short bio about how she had done that. Just kind of remarkable. This one says amazing time. This one says now booking. We think that this couple in their retirement, like a lot of couples do, have bought a bed and breakfast and are now booking the bed and breakfast after, of course, it's gone through a renovation. This pocket says mother. This one says happy birthday. So you can make a birthday ATC for someone who has a birthday coming up. This is the beautiful Blythe Danner, and it says straight from the heart. Hillary Swank. This says beautiful day. This is a meditating guy. Some beautiful scenery back here. It says changes. This one says cookies and coffee and has a lady drinking her coffee out of a sweet mug. Man, I really like that one. This one says single and loving it. I could not find the words loving it, but I like the word single. I think that a lot of young girls think that they have to have a boyfriend or a husband or a mate. And, you know, it's cool to be single, my friends. It's all right. This one says history. We think that this woman was cleaning out her mother's house, and she found a big box, and it had the personal family history here. So she is taking off down that ancestry, you know, kind of trail. This one says real possibilities, and I love the family. They own a family farm. Very sweet. I've really been thinking about farming, and am looking forward to I'm really looking forward to the farm opening so I can regain some of that income. This one says happiness is here. This one says dream home. This one says thank you. This one says make memories, and there's a lady and her baby right there. I thought that one was really sweet. This one says beyond. This is kind of an optical sort of thing. You know, when we think about thinking beyond, then we have to see beyond. And wouldn't that make a great journal page, you guys, with, you know, maybe this eye and this imagery? You know, if you want to have big dreams, sometimes you got to think beyond. Think beyond what you can actually see. This one says historical walking, Segway, trolley, and gym car tours. This is from the Hollywood Cemetery here in Richmond, Virginia. This one says story time. This is the train station in Richmond. This one says fringe. This is David Cassidy. This is a young lady who has just gone to her first concert. So I thought that that might be fun for us to think about. I love David Cassidy and the Monkees. It's crazy about Bobby Sherman. Do you guys remember all those people? Some of you may and some of you may not. This lady was just super sassy. I like her hat. It says believe. I love, again, the hat. It says imagine. This one says paint, and it's an artist standing in front of a concrete wall, and he is doing a mural on it. A mural. A mural on it. It's a mural, y'all. This one says after, and it's a black and white image of a young couple, and it does have a clock right here. This one says documented. It's kind of nature themed. This one says explore, and it has some awesome like tomatoes and peppers right here. This is an old farmhouse back here, so you know, maybe explore possibilities of what you might want to do if you retire. Some of us are, some of us are not, my friends. We'll just be working till we can't work no more. Thank you. Thank you for work, right? This one says learning for fun, learning for life. I love this little fella. This one says make friends, have fun, get exercise. This is the Bird Theater in Richmond, and they are currently showing Guardians of the Galaxy. That is a historic theater as well. So there we go. That's pocket 2. Sorry about my crazy creaky floor. It seems like the colder it's gotten, the more it creaks. This pocket says keep going. I love it. It's a hooded figure. This says all these years, and this is a snippet of 60s gift wrap, and of course the crew of the original Star Trek Enterprise. It says all these years, now's a great time. What a big statement that is. Now's a great time for, and finish the sentence. You know, a great art journal page. This says Zen. This one says events, and this is share with a hammer. Yeah. You know, Cher always says, there's a joke, and it says, when the world ends, there'll be 2 things left, Cher and cockroaches. This says start. Now, this is a cup of coffee. It has the word start. This is Edgar Allan Poe back here. This is a really good prompt for you to just start. You know, start on that book, start on that mission, start on that art journey, start that Kickstarter, start on that music dream, just start. This one says fair, this one says journey, this one says still beaming, and it's Captain Kirk as we see him today. This pocket says locations, and it features an eye. I love eyes. This one is the cover of the New World's Fair Comics 1940 issue. This is just an image from a magazine. This is Star Wars, and it has some, little kind of juvenile kind of stickers back here, just because it kind of went with that whole theme. This says literature and film, and has a girl playing fiddle and a guy playing stand-up bass. This says here to listen, our wonderful friend Dave Grohl. Find your what? Find your dream, find your mate, find your passion, find your calling. And there is a woman and a child back here as well. This one says in the beginning, and kind of, I was thinking when I was putting this together that this is, these are musicians and they are at the Bird Theater, and in the beginning they were a wonderful bunch of musicians, and maybe they grew old together, and maybe they just always wanted to spend their eternity all together in a beautiful cemetery like the Hollywood Cemetery. This one says must see, and it says beautiful day right here. This one says happy everything. This one says art. Now it features the paper that has the gold beetles on it that everybody, when I posted the my heavy metal heart journal, everybody is really digging the beetle paper, y'all. So there's a little 2.5 by 3.5 of the beetle paper right there. All right. Now, one of my favorite performers in the whole wide world is Cyndi Lauper, and this is an image of Cyndi, and it says still having fun. A kitty cat that says natural. This one says gift of adventure. Do you wanna ride in a hot air balloon? I always think it's kind of fun to think if I had one ability, I could just snap my fingers and just have that ability. I would love to know how to swim. I do not know how to swim. My mom was terrified of water. My brother and my sister are great swimmers, but not me. I did not get the swimming thing at all. Oh well. This one says life. This one says new hope. This one says remember. And this is a photo from Prince Charles and Diana's wedding of the Queen. This one says, I hope to teach. And it's obviously an older woman teaching a much younger child to sew on an old-fashioned sewing machine. This one says hidden. What are your hidden talents? What are things that you are not bringing to the forefront? What are the things that you're afraid to bring to the forefront for, thinking that someone may be jealous of them? We all have these hidden talents. Good day. Anytime that I spend time with my doggie is a good day. I love this cassette. It says breakup mix on it. What do you need to break up with? And it's not always a person. You can break up with a bad habit. You can break up with negative self-talk. You can break up with neglecting yourself. So what are you going to break up with in 2019? The beautiful Kara Sedgwick, who is an amazing star. This one says story time. This pocket says moment. And I think it's from a movie. This is Meryl Streep, and this is... okay, I don't remember his name, but he's so funny. I love him. This one says arts. This one says live or live, whichever one you choose. Together we have it all. This one says super. This one says escape the ordinary. Now I want to show you what he has on his serving platter. He has a tomato. Okay, we can get that. But he's also serving up a new car. So, I really love the image. Maybe he's serving up a new pet. We never quite know. But I just thought that image was crazy funny. What do you want on your serving platter? What really great thing would you like to have, right? Okay, those are 3, 4. This is our 5th pocket. It starts off with the word great, and the color's yellow. This one says flash, and it has a Tim Holtz butterfly right here. This one says inspire. It's a woman who is looking at some art. This one says outside the lawns. Now it's got the Queen and Meghan and another beautiful picture of the Queen right here. We are really looking at a monarchy that is thinking outside the lawns. And as a student of English history, I just think that that is so super cool. This one says joy. This one says this story has a happy ending. It's from the movie about Neil Armstrong, and I just thought that was super neat. This one says applause, and we have the beautiful Anne Hathaway right here. We also have some pattern paper in the back. Now remember, you're only getting the top layer. You know, we're chock full. We are chock full up of things in the pockets for you to play with. This one says balanced life, and again, Cyndi Lauper, live out loud. I believe she totally has. This one says cherish the moment, philosophy, live or live, whichever floats your boat. There's no word here, but it is babies and babies holding babies, and I love babies. This one says life. This one says winter blues. We think she's kicking the winter blues tail right there by really getting in some good exercise. This says life, and it is a road. This one says one thing. Now this is an obviously older woman who has rediscovered her art, and it is the one thing that she always wanted to do, and by golly, look at her painting. She is doing it now. This one says true story. One more to go, friends. One more to go. And of course, with these, you get, like I said, 9 tags that have been removed just so it makes it a whole lot easier to show these things to you, and a wild bead strand as well. This one says beyond, and she may be writing her desires. She's thinking beyond. This is luminous. This is Vanna White from Wheel of Fortune. She has been luminous for so many years. She is an incredible person. This says together we have it all. This again is, this is Emily Blunt, who I adore her. This says create. This is Emily Blunt in The Devil Wears Prada. If you've never seen that movie, y'all, you've got to see that movie. It is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. And here she is as Mary Poppins. This pocket says how to. What are you discovering how to do? I am discovering the how-tos of sewing. And I am a crooked sewer, but you know what? I'm doing it. And I think it's good to learn how to do something and by golly do it. Even if it comes out a little uneven and a little bit crooked, it is very important to do it. This one says manual number 165. She is kissing her dog. We think that maybe she's written a manual about loving animals. This one says adventure is everywhere. I love this pocket. It has a big word piece on it. It has some pens in the background, some feather playing cards. It's just fun. Electric, again, Emily Blunt, and some more lady stars back there. This one says compassion. This one says reward, and she's pointing to her biceps, so we think that she has been working out and she is now rewarded for that. She is holding a cell phone. This one says wake up call. Have you gotten a wake up call lately? Again, the Ancestry DNA thing, has that caused you a wake-up call? Oh, there's a big story there. Okay. Be where you want to be. Happiness is here. Now, she is doing a forward fold, seated forward fold. This is live on. This one says day, and you got a little bit of bling right here. This is Mr. Rogers, and it says philosophy. And this one says keep them guessing. And she really does look like she is keeping them guessing, friends. Okay, friends, these will go in the shop a little later on today. I so much appreciate you guys purchasing these. I am so happy when you leave my reviews at Etsy and you love your flow pockets. It just makes my heart sing. Thank you guys so much. I will talk to you soon. Stay warm tonight. See you later.